No one. Okay. Okay. So mostly we'll consider today basic of Java. So what is Java? Why we are using Java? So Java is a programming language and a platforms where we can run the programs. So why Java is most popular and what is the use of Java? So it's a programming language which is used to develop any applications. Either we'll have a desktop applications or we'll have a different type of devices application. So Java right now is a very popular language. So why popular? Because of robust, object-oriented, and secure programming language. So that's why we are using Java. So Java is developed by the Sun Microsystem in 1995. So this is the Java so the platforms which will be run based on the JRE. So Java will provide more secure compared to other technology. We have multiple technologies or platforms there, like Java is there, .NET is there, and others also. C is there, C++, but Java is most popular because they will provide a one environment that is called JRE. So Java Runtime Environment, JRE, that is a platform dependent. So suppose if you created any application, like if you created class as a simple Java program, public static void main, a string argument, and then inside that system.out.println, and you print like hello Java or something. So that will create a one simple .java file. So that Java file, if you want to compile, so that compilations will happen. Suppose if you have a different operating system like Linux, Windows, or any others Mac operating system, in that they will generate one Java runtime environment. So that's why it's a very popular, because runtime will has a JRE will create a platform dependent based on the operating system. Suppose if you are running in Mac operating system, that is in Apple. So if you run this Mac operating system, there they will generate based on the Mac operating system JRE, and there we can run the applications, and then that class file will be compiled. Sorry, run this. So that's why Java is very popular and object oriented, secure, robust, and all. So if anyone will ask what is Java, why we are using Java, so Java is simple. Java is a platform programming language which is most popular and platform based. Why? We because of the features of robust, object oriented, secure, and all. Why secure? Here we are using as a platform dependent, independent. So Java is a platform independent, but here some JRE will be generated once the class file you created, .java file you created. Now you want to run. Once you run, that class file will be there. So that class file will be generated or uh, or develop one runtime environment. So that will be developed based on the operating system. So that's why Java is most popular. Have you got? Hello? Can you confirm anyone? Are you able to hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, okay. So that's why Java is most popular and we are using. So Java have multiple features. Right now, just I'm telling you, so that's why I'm not sharing any screen or anything. So what is Java, why we are using and all. And there we have a multiple features are there. So if right now most of the like out of 10, 9 project will be based on the Java technology. Why? Because all the desktop applications, web applications, or enterprise applications, or any mobile application, even whatever the mobile applications you are using in Android phone, most of the applications based on Java only. So either mobile application or any embedded applications, or if you are using a smart card, games and all, so many things will be created based on the Java application, Java technology. So that's why it's a most popular. All the things are using Java only. Why Java? Because of that. So suppose if you want to use Java or run any Java application, so some of the prerequisite is required in your laptop. So what need to be? First is you have to install Java. So right now many upgrade version are there, but Java 8 is basic right now. Java 7 is an old one, but Java 8 or 11 you can use. So while you want to use the Java, you need to install JDK. So in Java will have a JDK or JRE will be there. So you need to run this Java JDK or JRE. You can download any version 8, 11 or another 15 and then install in your local machine. So if once you install the Java, and after that you need to set the path. So where you will set the path? In your environment variable in C drive, right click on the environment variable, and then after that you will get some property where you have to mention path and class path. So path and class path there, either you can set the temporary or permanent path. So once you set, then your Java is installed in your system. After that, once Java is installed, then you can run any application. So just how you will run or how you will create applications. So just you create a one class file, and once the class file will be created, then you can run this. So that's why. So these all are the basics things we need to do. First, now last classes we discussed like Java will have a multiple things like ops oriented programming, and multiple features are there. So why we are using and all. So Java will be used for this API based, like abstraction, polymorphism, encapsulation and inheritance. So this is the main features of Java which will be considered. So we already discussed Java, and when Java has developed, what all are the features are there, why we are using. So apart from this, we have a multiple features are there. Like we can say, if you will go for the theoretical, we have many features are there, like Java features like simple, object oriented, platform independent. Simple means easily we can write any applications based on the Java. Object oriented means API will be for form, like abstraction, polymorphism, encapsulation and inheritance. So these things we will discuss later. And then portable means any device we can easily port, we can easily migrate applications and all. Platform independent means like we have a .java file which will be convert .class file, so anywhere we can run this. So based on the platform dependent, either Mac OS and all, Mac and Windows and all. So these are secure means because JRE is developed. So JRE is a Java runtime environment will be developed based on the operating system. So that's why it's a very secure. Like in that we have many features are there. If you will count 10 to 11 features or 12 features will be available, but these all are the main features of which we used in Java. So that's why Java is most popular and most of the industry are using to develop a Java application. So that if you'll go any applications, if you'll see like .NET is very less applications is going on right now in market. All are basically based on the Java, or others we have a Pythons, Angular and React, Nodes and all. So Angulars, Reacts and all basically which is used for the like UI purpose like UI applications, which will be user interface programmatical based we can use. And as Pythons are used for mostly a scripting language which is used by the DevOps teams to create a script and then run the jobs, multiple jobs or cloud platform, either AWS, Azure or any other cloud platform where we need to run the scripts and all. So that way we can use Pythons. But programming way we are a Java, so that Java is a very popular and all. So if you'll compare with others like a C++, Java, so Java is very popular, because if you'll compare all the features, then Java have a more secure platform independent. So we told we have already told like a Java is a oops oriented based. So oops oriented means object based. So multiple features are there. So what is inheritance, what is polymorphism, what is encapsulation, and what is uh, abstractions and all. So can anyone confirm what is abstraction, why we are using abstraction features? So these all are the Java features which we are discussing. Simply we discuss like Java, what is Java, what is the features, why we are using, how we will install the Java application in our machine, uh, in system. Now we will discuss all the features which is main of in Java, like API we can say. So object, class, abstraction, polymorphism, encapsulation, and inheritance. Then we will go for the array. So can you confirm anyone what is abstraction, why we are using, or have you heard before abstraction?
Abstraction means that in a layman language, if we say certain things which I wanted them to implement it,
Correct.
you can say like that. In a layman language, I'm saying.
Yeah. So abstraction is nothing but like hiding the implementation and showing the functionality is a easily way we can say, that is called abstraction. Like if you are going for the ATM machine, for the ATM machine is also one of the enterprise application based, like banking applications we are creating. So banking application is also based on the Java. So in that multiple functionality is there, like report generation, internet banking, mobile banking, ATM, and other swapping and all, many swap cards and all. So that functionality, credit card department and all. So while we are going for the ATM machine, in that we are swapping the card. So while swapping, we don't know what type of implementations has been written by any developers and how the functionality is working. Once you are swapping the card, easily they are asking how much money you want, what all are the things, like multiple things will come on the screen. So just we are entering the information, and after that we are getting the money. So how they are calculating amount is there in my balance or not, my account. How, suppose if a balance is 1,000 rupees, if you are trying to withdraw 1,100 rupees and all, so how these things will not be considered, that will be exceptions will throw and all. So they will compare and calculate these amounts and all. So internally that multiples operations which will be performed. So abstraction means like hiding the implementations and showing the functionality. Like in ATM, just you are showing some they are showing some UI machine. So there you have to enter the details, according to that they will perform some operation, that is called abstraction. So how we will create? So in if you'll go for the real time environment, where you have to work, like if you'll go for the real experience and all, so the interviewers, or maybe if you are working in any project, then your some of the colleague will ask, have you used abstractions, where you used abstraction, how you are defining, here we used abstraction for which scenario. So mostly in programming, in programmatical way we can say, like you are creating some abstract class or interface. So if you'll go for any project, or if you'll deploy it of any project, there we have a multiple interface classes will be there, or abstract classes will be there. That is the example of abstractions, which will be like a abstract interface will have a just implementation. Like if you will create a CRUD applications where employee delete, employee have a information where we have insert the employee detail, delete the employee detail, create the employee detail, and update the employee detail. So these all are the methods are there. Once we will perform these operations, according to that operations multiple these four functionality will work. So we need to create a abstraction. Sorry, we need to create an interface for all, like delete, update, create, and modify. So these all are the interface methods which will be created inside only. Just we created one delete, and for that functionality we'll have a abstract class, so that hiding the implementations, but only users will see the interface details where all the details will be there, like this is for deletion, this is for updation, this is for creation, and this is for modification. And then we have some implementation class that will be IMPL, that class. So that is the example of abstraction. And this is the first features of ops. Like ops is have a class, object, and then API. So class is just we create a class name where in that all the things will be there, like inside the class methods will be there, attributes will be there, and then all the declarations, statics, details, and all will be there. That is called class. And then abstractions we already discussed. Now API means abstraction, E means encapsulation. So what is encapsulation? So encapsulation is nothing but wrapping the code and data in single unit. Just a one word. Like wrapping the code and data in single unit means where you used in real time. Like if any developers or any colleague will ask, like have you used in real time, so where you use encapsulation. So many of the classes we are declaring, DTO classes we are declaring, or model classes we can say we are declaring, there will have all the attributes. Like suppose if you are entering the employee detail, so employee have a ID, name, salary, departments, and all. So these things we are inserting, right? So for that we have a setter, getters, two strings, and all will be there, right? So how and where we are writing in a single class, that is called model class or DTO class. Okay, so this is the good examples where we are writing a attribute, and inside that attribute we have a setter, getter, details also we are writing. So the wrapping the code and data in the single unit, that is called encapsulation. So encapsulations is the best way which we have to declare while we are writing any classes. For that all the attribute details we have to write. And then polymorphism, and one is the abstraction, encapsulation, and polymorphism. Polymorphism means like one name into the many form. So we need to declare like are you able to understand now, like whatever we are telling? because because mostly just we are discussing this, all are the basic of Java. So these all are the features we are discussing, what is abstraction, encapsulation, polymorphism, and all, based on the topic which we discussed last time. And after that we will cover some also programming based on that, where we are seeing all those things. We will show you that also. So now coming for this polymorphism. So polymorphism means like one name into many form. So suppose we have a banking application. In banking application we have account, right? So that account have multiple forms are there. Account is one name, so everyone will have account, every customers will have account. So while we create a account.java class, so in that account.java class have created, but if some customers will come and they told I want a saving account, someone want a current account, someone want demat accounts and all. So these all are the multiple forms are there. One name is a account, so account will have a multiple forms, is a different way. It's called a polymorphism where we use. So someone will ask like where you used polymorphism in your project. So many where we are using, suppose if you created a banking application, account is a one of the best example. Apart from this, like credit card also will have a everywhere, like if you have some items, so items will also have a multiple categories will be there, like if you are declaring, so that is a examples we will discuss also later. These all how and where we are using in real time examples. And one of the best examples, no others, next features is inheritance. So already we discussed encapsulation, polymorphism, abstraction, now inheritance. So what is inheritance, why we are using inheritance, where you used inheritance, can you explain, and why, what is the best way where we can use the inheritance. So inheritance is nothing but like code reusability. So in the same examples in banking applications, suppose if any customers want account details, so account has been created, account.java flag, Java class, and then in account we'll have a multiples account will be there, like saving account, demat accounts and all. So account is a main class that is called parent class. So they have declared all the common things. Like suppose if you have a demat account will also have account name, customer date of birth, customer address, customer mobile number, customer email ID and all. So if you are writing the same thing in everywhere, like in demat account, saving account, current account and all, so that code reusability will be violated here. So instead of, we can create one account.java already there, we have to use this. All the basic and common attribute we have to declare in account.java. And after that, whatever the default will be there based on the account categories and all, so that we will declare in different class. Like suppose saving account will be there, so in that saving we will declare all. Current account will be there, then the current whatever the difference attribute will be there, we have to declare in current. If we have a like a demat account, so whatever the current is there, common functionality will be there in the parent class is called account, and others we have a differ will be in demat class, demat.java. So code reusability will happen. Inheritance will achieve this code reusability, means that whatever the common functionality that will be used in a single class, and we have to inherit the property from the parent class. So that's why we are using. So these all are the main powerful object oriented features which we are using. API, the short form is API, means abstract polymorphism encapsulation. So inheritance and API encapsulation, this. So that's why we are using Java. Anyone have doubt till now? And inside this Java, we have a JDK, JRE, and JVM. Can someone tell me what is this, and what is the difference between JDK, JRE, and JVM? Any idea? No.
No.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. So in Java, we already discussed what is Java, what all are the history, just a basic we discuss, and then features, and why we are using Java instead of we have others programming language like C++ and .NET and all. So how we will write the program we will discuss, and after that we discuss like how we will set the how we will download the Java, how we will install in our machine, and how we will set the path, where we have to set the path and all this. Till now we discussed this. And inside the Java, once you install the Java, so there will have a three things will be there, like Java. Once you click or download the Java, there will have a JDK. Inside that JDK we have a JRE and JVM. So what is these all? What is the difference between JDK, JRE and JVM? Why we are using? So once you install any JDK, so either JDK 8, JDK 11, JDK 15 and all, so there we have one Java runtime environment. So the JRE, inside the JRE, if you will extract the JDK, either L8, 11 or 12. So once you install, you will see some JRE will be there. Once you open the JRE, if you will go inside this, so we have a JVM, and then multiple libraries file will be there, like rt.jar and others. So what is JVM and what all are the jars will be there? So many jars, that is an inbuilt jar which will be used to run your Java application. So if anyone will ask like what is JDK, so JDK is a just Java development kit. So it's a software environment which will be develop the Java applications, and it contain JRE and development tools. JRE will be there inside, and then if they ask what is JDK, JRE. So JRE is a Java runtime environment which will be have a JVM and some of the libraries file which will be provided to run your application. And JVM, Java virtual machine, which will be created based on the platform dependent. So suppose if you have a multiple operating system, so if you want to run these applications in window operating system, so that the window operating system only will create a one environment at the time, and then that applications will be run like dot class file will be run. So you need to create one Java file, like simple. While you want to run this application, just you have to create one Java file, like hello world.java file. And then if you will run this application, then the class file will be generated. Sorry, if you compile this application, the class file will be generated, and then if you will run, then you will get some output, because that class file will convert into the byte, and then there will be multiple loaders will happen in between. So we will discuss like how we will write a basic program and where to run. Either you have to install any IDE, either Eclipse, STS and all, to run your applications, or you have to run in the command prompt also. So the command prompt, there just you have to open the CMD, and there you have to run based on the path where you write this Java files, and how you will run that we can see. But better you can install IDE as a Eclipse, or we have multiples online compiler is there, so through that also we can run. Like if you directly search on Google like Java runtime compiler or Java IDE or Java online compiler, you will find multiple compilers are there. Just you run this write applications, basic application based on the Java, and run. But I will suggest you to download IDE as a Eclipse and try. And before that IDE, you need to also install Java. So Java will have a either 8, 11. So based on the topic what we cover here, like basic of Java and all we cover. Now we'll go for this syntax, string, encapsulation, permission, etc. So Java have also many things are there, many subtopics are there, like exception handling, string, threading, multi-threading, and threads. And the collection framework is also part of Java, but that we will discuss in separate topic. And whatever date, Java date and all is there, that we will discuss in Java 8 version. Right now, whatever we are discussing, that is basic of Java. So the basic of Java will cover these all the features. But in collections and date and all, we will cover later. Can anyone tell me how we will create a simple Java program? Once you will create any Java program, how internally it work, like .java files and all.
First, .java file will be created, and once we compile it, then .class file will be created
Correct.
to run it. Yeah.
Mhm. So what is the class loader? So inside, how it happen? Like once the .java file will be generated, then we will compile. Then .class
Yeah,
file will
then
come.
.class will be generated,
Hmm.
and to run the program, we need .class.
Correct. To run the program, we need a .class file.
Mm.
So that to run this program, we need a JVM also. Java Virtual Machine will be created. That is a platform dependent. So what happened at runtime? Like while we run the application .class file, then what happened inside that? So internally will happen multiple step. We are not seeing in that, but internally it will happen multiple step while we run the simple .class file or any other class file. So the class file will be there. What is a class file name? JVM will know what is the class file name, and after that what is a class loader. So what type of class loaders, like we have a bootstrap class loader, extension class loaders and all. So that class loaders will load, and then based on this, whatever the code functionality has written in the class loader, they will check the class file, and then bytecode bytecode will be verified. So bytecode dot class file will be created some bytecode of this, because in no one can read, only based on the operating system. So once JVMs will create a virtual environment, then they have to read, and then output will show. So that bytecode will verified, and then once they will verified, then the bytecode will be interpret in this language, and then that runtime environment JVM will show the output. So internally this will happen, like class file will be loaded, and then class loader will call, then bytecode will verified, then interpreter, and then runtime things will be there, then output will show. And so after that we will see this output. So if you want to run this, like suppose I have created one simple Java file. So create a class as a simple, so that class has been declared. Open curly braces, close curly braces inside the class. So inside the class you have to write one method. In Java, always will call first method. So what is the method? Is name is public static void main. So Java will call main method first. So main method is a main. Main is declared. So public is a accessifier. So we have a multiple accessifier is there, and for that public, private, protected, defaults and all, and public static void main. So there we have a system argument, like this argument will have a array type, and inside that whatever the output you want or whatever the message you want to show, that you have to declare there, open braces curly braces inside the method, and then system.out.println is a way where we have to write the output or some whatever the things you want to declare, that you have to declare, like hello Java or hello world and all. So that type will have a string argument, so that string will be write with the double quote now. So if you want to run this application, then what will happen, just that will be create a simple.java, and then once you will compile this application, the dot class will be generated.
Excuse me, Amarjit, are you sharing your screen?
No, I'm not saying, just I'm telling, just after that we will share once we will
Okay, because
go for the code.
it's yeah, it's a lot of like theoretical part, and we have zero knowledge about the Java.
Okay.
So we gonna have a hard time to understand all these codes.
Okay.
So
No.
we need
Once we will
that.
discuss the codes and all. This is the theoretical basic I am discussing right now.
Okay, because it's hard to remember theoretical even at this
Mhm.
time.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So what I'll share just a minute. So once you run this, sorry, once you write the program, then this Java file will be there .java, and then we have to compile, and then bytecode will verify it. So my question is how you will compile and how you will execute this. So compilations we have a whatever the class name. So how we will compile Java C and the class name .java you have to write if you are doing from the command prompt. So and if you are doing in Eclipse or any other IDE directly, you have to run the application automatically. Whatever you are writing automatically, that will be compiled, just you have to run the application. On there is some buttons where we can run, because internally they use Java, internally they are compiling, and then just we need to run and we'll see the output. But in command we have a compiler Java C class name dot Java, and execute we have a Java and then class name. No need to do for the C is used for the compilation. Java C means compilation and Java means run. So we'll discuss one output or like one program. So how we are creating a Java code, what is there, and how we will run this application. Suppose if you don't have any IDE, or if you are not able to install uh, the Java software, then how we will run in online. So we have online multiple compilers are there. Just can anyone tell me have you used any Java compiler online? Java compiler. I'm sharing my screen now, so we'll see after that. Are you able to see now?
Yes.
Yeah, so if you want to run any applications, right now I'm showing through the compiler. So that is a Java compiler. So any of the compiler you can use here. Just you click on that, and here you have to write this code here, and then just you have to run this. But if you do from this ca command, then you have to compile, like if you do in your local machine and through the without IDE and all. So we have a command promote, so there we have to run by using java c, and then file name, like suppose a is a class name, so dot java. And if you want to run this, right now is not there, a is not able to find, so that's why it's showing this. And if you want to run, simple mention the java and then class name, then this application will run. But what we are doing here, just we have a compiler, so that compiler automatically uh, will compile, and then only we have to run option is there. So you have to write here the some program, and after that you have to run this application. So what is a class? Here this is a simple hello world program is there. Suppose if you open here, we have a simple hello world program in java. So how we can show this is based on the java? So this is a class, the class name is hello world, and this open braces and close braces for the class, and after that they declare public static void main. So this is the gateway of any class. So once any class has been written, so that class need to have any main method. So first, once you run this application, the compiler will find the main method. What is there any main method is there or not? If main method is there, then they will see, oh, system argument is there. So in that system argument, a string, array of a string will be there. So this is the fixed. This will be array means any type of data which will be a string type or will be there. So, and inside we have also open close braces will be there, curly braces, and inside whatever you want to print, that will be there, either system.out.println hello world 1 2 3 or anything. So you need to write it in double quote because we have a string argument, so you have to write, and then output will show. So anyone will ask, like, what is class, what is attribute? So attribute here you can declare if required. This is a simple java program. So here we have a main method and just we print hello world. But if you want like a string type, so like int id or string salary, so like that we have a multiple attribute we can add in the same class or maybe different class. But if you write any project, there will have a different design patterns which will be followed. But here we are telling like this is a class. Inside that class we have to declare a class name, so that class name and open curly braces and close curly braces will be there for the class. Then main method is a gateway. Inside the class you can add anything like attribute, static block, static variables, static methods and all. So inside the class we can have a multiple attribute, multiple static variables, multiple static methods and block. So we'll see what is id, attribute is there, what is a methods, what is block and all later. And once compile, then compiler will find the main method. So main method is a public, means anywhere we can access inside the class. A static is a keyword, which is once the classes will be load, this main method will be called. And void, right now there is no return type is there. This is a empty, not a any value is there. And the main is the way, so where compiler will find is the main gateway, that we have to find the first, and then according to operations we have to execute. Like if we have a multiple sub methods will be there, so how compiler will know which method first we have to call? So always JVM will call main method. Inside the main method, whatever the operations will perform inside here, based on that JVM will work. So right now there is nothing is there, just they have to print the SOP is a simple hello world. So if you'll run this application, what will be the output? The output will have a hello world. How? Because compiler see the name of class file is hello world, and then they went for this main method. Main method is a string argument. So a string argument is an array type. So multiple data can be added in the string. So after that we seen inside we have SOP. SOP is a system dot out dot println. So once you write the println, then you have to print any things in that. System is a class. Then out will be used to handle this one, and println to print this data. So we have a println or print is there. So once you will do the print means the same line will be printed, and if you will do ln means new line will be there. So suppose if we have doing multiple time SOP for the some business requirement, and if you will not do any ln and all, so what will happen? So these all will be print in the same line. So we have a 3 times as hello world, output will come in the same line. And if you'll use ln means the new line will be printed. So for every term here we have a definitions. What is class, what is public, what is static, what is void, why we are declaring a string argument, what is main, why main is a method, we can mention different name also. And then inside that whatever the SOP we have do, SOP means system dot out dot println. So why system, why out, why println or print, so what is difference? So this is the basic of hello world. So this hello world is used to execute any Java program. So can everyone tell me how we will create a simple addition program?
Just declare two variable, and you can in the third variable you can add both. I just telling the logic, but I don't know how to make the program in the Java. So simple addition says two variable, and third variable we can add both variable.
Yeah, if anyone want if you want to create a sum of, so just declare a two variable is and one third variable will be there. So third variable will have a addition of two variable, like int a is there, or int I is there, I equal to 10, or int j is there. Suppose we have a two variable as per your confirmation, and these two we have I and j, and now we have a sum because we need to add this variable. So we have a int sum. Sum will have a plus I plus j, means I plus j. So because of this is the addition of I and j, and then just you have to print the SOP of sum. So here you have to mention here some of the predefined thing addition, so that anyone can understand. Okay, so these two attributes will have addition of two number, and then double quote, and here we have to mention some plus, and after that what will be the output? Addition of two numbers. This is the def, just you define
30.
to understand, and here plus, and after that what you have to mention here?
Sum.
Yeah, the same thing. So this is the reference we have to mention here. After that you will get some output of addition of 10 plus 20 equal to 50.
30.
Sorry, yeah, 30. So why error? Why error? Can you tell me? Can you read this?
And 20 should. No.
Because of non-static variable. So non-static sum, see already mentioned here, line number 12. So you can also read the you can able to read the errors and logs also. So in the log somewhere, suppose if you are writing or if you are doing any program, there you will get some errors. So how, what is the errors and which line number we have to go? So here they mention like this is a Java program, hello world Java program, line number 12, means line number 12 is this one, because here we are doing some sum value. So line number 12, non-static variable sum cannot be referenced from a static context. Why? Because the main method is static. Inside that we are doing non-static variable inside the class, whatever the variables are there. If we haven't defined any static here, so these all are non-static. So either how we will use that non-static to a static, either you have to declare here all attribute as a static, or you need to create a object from the class. So once you create the object, based on the reference we will declare this value and then we can use. So that's why this error is coming. So if we use here, just I am showing for this static.
So for practice, I can do this editor because I didn't download the Eclipse or Java. So this editor I can use for practice, right?
Yeah, any of editor you can use. If you are not able to download right now, later
Mm-hmm.
you so you can download. But yeah, you can use just for practice. You can use.
Okay.
So there are multiple ways. See, the two numbers because I have not mentioned here println. So if we'll use println here, so that new line will be print. See, hello world, and then addition of two number is 30. Why? I mention here static. So the static can use anywhere, and in a static, this is the static attribute that will be used in a static method. So easily we can do. But instead of this static, what we have to do, the best way, just we need to create inside one object with the class name like hello world, and then hello world reference and new hello world can be. So this object will be created, and based on the reference we have to add this value. So there are multiple way we need to do. So we will give you some of the basic task, like how you will create. Just take as a reference uh, and then create some. So additions, subtraction, multiplications and divisions, you have to write some program, and also you can show me the output how you have written and what are the outputs will be there. So you can use any online compiler, and there we have to see all the program. And the second thing is, yeah,
Amarjit, can you show me one more time how you open this editor? Because I'm trying, it's saying, asking like too many
just
things.
just here you mention Java online
Mm-hmm.
editor. See, Java online editor, there are multiples are there. First one,
Online, so okay.
this one. So once you open, the by default hello world will be there. You can remove here and modify anything. or you can add, depends on the. So you need to write, everyone have this task, like you have to write a program for this addition, subtraction, multiplications and division. Also, like mention, write a program where describe yourself in 10 words. So like what you are doing, what is your name, and what all are the technology you know. So these things I need through the program. So can you write now this one?
I'll try.
Later we will see addition, subtraction and all. But can you write for this? Describe yourself through this Java programming. Just in 5 words. Can all someone can someone confirm once you done? क्या कर रहे थे ना? हम्म, कितने बजे हम कर रहे जो आए? 8:30 से 9, 9:30।
So Amarjit, you want like you print this 3 line, right? System out, hello world. You want 5 line, like these 5 lines for about ourselves, right?
Yeah, whatever you are thinking, based on that, like I need your basic intro or.
Yeah. So I can print this 5 lines tomorrow. I can show in editor.
Hmm. Can you share your screen and show me that? If
Tomorrow I'll do because I'm just working and have this my daughter
okay,
laptop
okay, okay,
Mongo.
okay. Can anyone show me if you have completed, or you need time for tomorrow? Let me know.
Uh, yes, Amarjit, we'll show you tomorrow.
Okay. So these all are the tasks. Like first you have to create addition, subtraction, deletions, and then multiplication. And others is just brief yourself in 5 to 6 words, whatever will be there. I need to know like how you have written, what are the ways you followed inside the method to brief yourself. And also I can suggest you just one thing. You can go for, have you following any tutorials or form or any notes you have, just for
No,
understanding theoretical part you need to understand. This is the tutorials point. Here you can search just for theoretical parts, because everything someone already told, like we cannot remind and all. So for that purpose only I am telling you, just go for here, this is a tutorials point. Here we have a Java programming. In that programming we need to search out just home. So Java, yeah, here Java already there. This, see here. Once you click on the Java, we have multiple languages are there. Just right now you have to go for the Java. So in Java, just have a whatever we discuss. Just you can go for the overview, like what is Java, why we are doing Voda, what is Voda. Write once and run anywhere. Already I told we can write this Java program and run in any operating system. That is called anywhere, either uh, operating 7, Windows 7, or Linux, or Mac and all. So how, see here, Java Online Compiler is there already in there. Inside they have mentioned some main method and then hello world. So why we are writing or learning Java? So what are the benefits? Already we discussed: platform dependent, powerful, secure and all. And then why we are using and what prerequisite, like just uh, you have to run the just you have to install one JDK application, JDK software in your application system. That's it. This is or any IDE, or you can use a compiler. Then here they are starting some Java overview. So Java overview means like we have a public static void main. So this is object oriented, and then object oriented means many features are there. So some of the features I declare already discussed, like platform independent, simple, secure, robust and also. If you want to go just for understanding, these all are the features are there in Java. Then they mention here hello world, how we will create a hello world using Java program. So simple hello world, here just you have to edit and run. They have given one options, you have to just edit and run. Here you want whatever you want to edit, just edit and run here also. So no need to go for others compiler if you are using tutorials point.
Hmm.
And then history, if you want a basic all the histories and all, how Java came. I already told Java has initiated or implemented the first version on 1995. But if you want whole basic histories and all, so why Java came, when started this Java project and all, who was the founder, James Gosling and all. So these all are the things are there. And then just for reference, like already I told environment setup. So once we will go for the setups, Java setup. So what things JDK just you have to install and then set the environment variable. So local variable, see here they mention local variable. So some things maybe here they are using window or 95 and others. So every operating system they mention. Suppose if you are using window 98, that these all are very old, because they have written many years old, so that's why. And if you are using a node, no, so if you are using Linux and all, so for that this way we have to set the path. So directly I told you, just you have to click on this, right click on this and C drive, and then properties and environment variable will be there. There you have to set the paths, then only you will be able to run the application of any Java. Then we have a multiple things are there, like what is a class. So we already discussed like a class hello world. So we declare class, what is a class, why we are using class. So that these all are the definitions: object, variables, methods. So inside the class, like we have a this class. So what is this class, what is that? So for that definitions is this one. A class as a template or blueprint that will be describe the behavior of object. Behavior of object means this is a class. Here we have a multiple attribute will be there. So while we have a attribute, so we have a some methods, sorry, some attributes are there. So for the some attribute we have to create a object, and that object will initialize two attribute as a and B, and C have a sum. So that C will addition of A and B. So this way here describe the behavior and state of the object. It's of its type and support. So that's why we have a class inside, all the informations and all will be there. So object, what is object then? Then why we are using object? So class is a hello world, suppose here. So we are creating, how we will create a object for this? So just you have to copy this class name hello world, and then just you have to take one reference, either the same name or maybe any different name, but that will be unique, not with this exact same. So you can mention some small letter of hello world here. This is the reference of this object or class, we can say hello world equal to new, and the same way this hello world. So this is the object we have created. Now based on the reference we have to add the data from this, or static already we shown you. So these all are the way to understand the just a theoretical thing if you want. And then again they have created some basic of hello world for understandings and all. And already we discussed, suppose if you are running these applications in local in operating system to run the program, so how you will do? Java C means C is a compiler to compile this Java C, and the program name, like if your class name is hello world, or suppose this class name is hello world, so if your class name is hello world, then hello world.java. So the compiler will search in your machine in C drive hello world.java is there or not. If there, then they will compile this. Once the compiled, bytecode will generated, and that bytecode you need to run. So we have run Java, just remove the C, Java, and then just class name. So once you will do, then hello world will come. But in online compiler directly we are clicking here, and then we'll see the output. But for this CMD here, this is the CMD. Once you want to run through that, then this that all are the process. But no one is following right now. Most of the everyone is using either IDE or online compilers and all, just for practice purpose. If you'll go for any IT industry and all, so we have a IDE. IDE is like this one. See, this is the IDE. So we are using Spring tools, and some of also we have IntelliJ. IntelliJ is there. So this is the IntelliJ ID. Someone will use Eclipse. So basic we can say Eclipse is the best thing you have to install. Just how you will install Eclipse, download for your operating system. Whatever your operating system will be there you have to see the Eclipse download. And then you can see the downloads and all. So these all are the IDE which is there, and they mention some basic syntax how we will run in the CMD and all. So we can suggest you till now whatever we cover, till now we have covered these things, this syntax till now we cover, and after that we'll have many things are there, like identifier, whatever we are using, what all are the modifier. Right now we shown you this main method is public. Some things will have a protected, something will have a private, something will have a default. So when to use this accessifier, when to use this accessifier, so abstract and all. So what all are the variables are there. So whatever we seen here, these all are the class level variable, inside the class level variable, inside the local variable, inside the static variable. So a static variable we can use anywhere, local inside this method, class inside the class. So here they have defined this all. Local variable means inside the method, class variable means inside the class, or static if you mention as a static, so inside the class as a static, or anywhere we can mention as a static. Instance means inside the class, if there is no static has written, so that will be instance variable, we can say instance variable. And then we have arrays and all. So we will discuss tomorrow these all arrays, enums and all. but better you can go for this basic of Java features like home, overviews, environment setups, basic syntax, and also go for this variables, data type, and operator. Till now you have to go for this if you want to just go for the theoretical and all. But tomorrow we'll discuss. We will create one program where we will see all the variables, data type, operators. Operators already I told you. We have a arithmetical. So arithmetic operator like addition, subtraction, multiplications, divisions, and all. So based on that we can create a program. So right now I told you two additions. So see here, I think they given also. No, not this. So addition of two number, addition of multiplication of two number, subtractions of two numbers, and all. They are doing some different way, different thing is there. We will discuss later. Uh, because here they are doing some ternary operators. Many things are there, many subtopics are there, but we have to go with the given things, whatever we have. This we will discuss this. We have to cover this one, these all topics. So here we have introductions of object, static scope, garbage collections, package, Java primitives, and then Java syntax and all. So these things we will cover. Syntax, strings we will cover, and encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphisms we already covered. So now, so we will cover this all. If you want all the content which is there here, will give you some overview for that also. So just tomorrow onwards we will discuss that thing, but before that you need to do the task whatever I have given you, and also you can go through this Java home to Java basic operators. Okay, is that fine?
Yes.
And this is the basic site which is used for the freshers only. So if you want, you can go for this just for reference, else or else we will cover.
We are fresh as we need this one.
Just you can go for this so that you will understand. If you'll read easily, then you will understand this all. After that, if any doubt will be there, we will discuss that also.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, sure. So that can everyone confirm? Tomorrow you will complete all those things.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Then we will close here only, and then tomorrow we'll complete multiple topics also. Any doubts you have? Anyone? If not, then we will close the here only. Thank you all.
Yep. Thank you.